Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special kind of video that I thought I'd bring out this time. It's actually my 500th video if you were to go check my channel page. And yeah, I thought I would do something special, to commemorate the whole 500 thing. It doesn't really mean anything, but I thought I would commemorate it because, it's nice to just give yourself sometimes a pat on the back. And I thought I would do it for, like, one of my favorite parts of the channel, my vlogs. It's just a beautiful gateway into just a trip down memory lane and to see how all the great times I've had with my friends and my family and my loved ones so far. And yeah, I think it's just nice to revisit some of your content sometimes. I know a lot of people cringe at their content when they look at their old stuff, and sure, it does look it does look a little bit funny when I look back at it, but I don't have any regrets. I'm really in love with all of my content, and the same goes for my old vlogs, my new vlogs, all of my vlogs. I have a special place in my heart for all of them. But I thought I'd do a top 10. It's not necessarily a be-all, end-all top 10. This was just the top stuff that stood out for me during all the vlogs. I was just reminded about all of this when I watched through them. Honestly, thank you guys again for all the support. But without further ado, let's jump right into the top 10 list and go through them. So at number 10, I've got Guitar Hero. Now, this memory comes from a very recent vlog that I did. I think it was just one of my weekend vlogs. We finally dug up Guitar Hero and the Wii while we were like having my cousin visit over again, and my sister slash brother and her partner came over, and we just had a good time with Guitar Hero. But the thing that caught me so off guard was when we all played together as a band. Everyone kind of was struggling to figure out how the drums work with the bass pedal and everything. But the best part was when Marty grabbed that microphone and he had to sing a System of a Down song. I think I left it in the vlog. I wish I recorded more of it. But I did not know this guy had such vocal range. Just have a listen to it. I was literally, while recording, dying on the floor laughing. Oh, it's just a brilliant clip, and I'm gonna laugh about it for a long time still. At number 9, we've got Bats. Now this is from an older vlog actually. This was from, I think, the first swimming vlog I did with Blickies back at the farm. Man, I miss that guy a lot. I'm gonna have to get back to him really soon because I do miss the farm and miss visiting him a lot and stuff. But this one actually came from back when we were just vlogging stuff like swimming and all that general stuff. And he was showing us around the premise because they were like expanding and stuff on the property. And there was these two bats in the corner, and I expressly just wanted to show off the bats just chilling in, and I didn't want to disturb them. But of course, my sister slash brother had to intervene and like scare them off, and then literally they flew at the camera, and I'm just stood still because bats are flying with what I was supposed to do, but the reaction of my sister was just all time.
Bats.
Those two little sleepy bats over there, and they nearly startled us. But yeah, we're gonna leave them to sleep. Why would you do that? And that brings me up nicely to number 8. I just said sister slash brother here, and I'm actually just joking about the fact that I do call it my sister slash brother. Of course, she's my sister. She is my sister and stuff. But it was just a joke that stretched back all the way until, I think, when she was in grade 9. So that's like 5 years ago or something. But literally the joke was just, at that point, she had really long hair, and she wanted to cut her hair so much, but of course my mom said no. She persisted and stuff, and then eventually she just chopped off her own ponytail and stuff like that. So yeah, that was a big moment for our family and all that. I don't want to discuss that too much, but she chopped off her hair, she got short hair and stuff, and at the point I was just being a tease, just calling her like a boy and all that stuff. But honestly, like, I think the whole shtick of it has become way more wholesome than it sounds at first. Like, she started off as my sister slash brother, but over time she became a very integral part to the vlog. She became a very integral part to our friend group, and me and her just bonded a lot over those years. From grade 9 onwards, we really started to share special, because as siblings, you always have fights as siblings. You always kind of are at each other's throats, and then over those last few years, I think the last 5 years or so, we just really got a close bond, and she became one of our friend group. We called her one of the boys in one of the vlogs, so it was just really nice to have a grown relationship with her. But yeah, I'll still smack her in the head just for no reason. Right, at number 7, I've got rugby. Now, rugby is again from a magical. These were really two magical vlogs with Blickies. It's so unintentional, but it's so funny. This was from a vlog where we were playing the rugby game. Now, if you're any familiar with rugby games, the most recent ones have been really like shoddy, rubbish stuff. It's very questionable, like the animations, the tackling, and all that. But this game especially really takes the cake for being so funny. We've actually played with the two weakest teams in the game, Kenya and Germany, I believe. And like, I just remember I was trying to vlog me scoring a try, but he was so frustrated at the tackling of his team. Like, you could hear his frustration in the background, just like screaming at his players, and I couldn't contain myself. It was so funny.
Kenyans, it's looking like the Africans can take it for the first time in their history. Look at them standing there ready. They're taking over the ruck here. And you can see them, the pure strength of Gupta's bunching over the tunnel.
And sometimes I rewatch that vlog just for like one or two of those moments. It's honestly so good. Number 6, I have Muddy Puppy. That was also, I believe, another weekend vlog that actually devolved into a special day where we took the big dog out for a nice day out, an adventure out. It was this local nearby place that was doing like kind of this event where you could bring your dogs, whatever the size and stuff, to a kind of obstacle course where you and the dog, basically owner and dog, go through the obstacle course together. And it was a nice bonding experience. Genuinely, it's a great idea for a day. And if you're comfortable bringing your dog with other dogs and stuff, but they have like very good like people there and rules and kind of stuff around that. But honestly, really fun day out. But me and Marty trying to control that dog, because like that dog is really a menace on a leash sometimes. He's good, he can be trained properly, but he can be a menace sometimes on a leash. But like, oh, that whole day was just so funny, especially that part on, I think, the jumping castle and stuff. Oh, it made my day, really. What an adventure. Number 5, I've got another adventure here, the holiday with my lovely lady. That was the first holiday we did. It wasn't really in a very remarkable place. I think it was Middelburg. And the place itself, really not much to be said there that was nice and to be done there. But the fact that it was our first holiday together, well, not our first holiday together, actually, I lie, but like a holiday together. And what it devolved into was really special, because it was the first holiday where I could take her places, drive to places and stuff. We went down with her mother and stuff, but at the time, her mother had work and stuff in Middelburg, and she said if we wanted to go see places around, we were more than welcome. And we took the car and we set off, and it was really nice, because I mean, it was the first time ever I could plan my own holiday. She can plan her own holiday. We can tell ourselves what we wanted to do for the day. We can go places, and it really made a lot of great adventures and unexpected adventures. We had that tire that completely exploded, and I had to change a tire in real life for the first time. At least I managed and stuff, but wow, like, I can't really describe it. It's just, when you get to create and forge your own adventure, it really becomes something truly special, and it's something still really close to my heart. And number 4, we have swimming. Swimming. I hope you guys know this isn't like me trying to intentionally like do this when I'm on vlogs or swimming and stuff, but like every time I've always just wanted to get a few shots of us swimming and stuff. Like, that's all I've wanted to do, to showcase like, oh, it's a nice hot day, we're all swimming together, or we're all having a nice time in the pool. But every single time I've tried to vlog us swimming, it always comes across as the most awkward, uncomfortable thing ever. It kind of looks like you're trying to teach like freaking a really like half-brained seal how to swim, because the stuff I do when I'm trying to like portray swimming in a vlog was absurd. It was so funny as well, but absurd nonetheless. Number 3, I have moving to a new house. Now, I have moved a lot in my vlogs. Genuinely, I have moved a lot in my vlogs. I think over the time since 2018 when I've been vlogging, I have moved 5 times. Now that's, I don't have to tell you guys, that's a lot. 5 times in 5 years. Oh, 6 times in 6 years actually, I think. But nonetheless, we kind of, I first started moving around when I was still under my parents' roof. We moved to the Bushveld from Brits. We moved back from the Bushveld to Brits at some point. We moved from Brits to Pretoria, 2 houses in Pretoria. But the final move is actually what this number on the list is about. It was me moving into my very first house with my lovely lady. And that was kind of really just an absolutely awesome moment for me. It was us just making our house a home, and we kind of moved in together for the first time. And it's just that experience of, you know, you're starting your life together. And it absolutely made me so happy. It still does make me happy because I wake up every day knowing that I'm sharing a house with the person I love, with the person I want to spend my rest of my life with. And I cannot wait for all the memories we can create together in this lovely home of ours. It's genuinely moving me. Number two, moving from the very wholesome stuff to a very funny thing again. Number two is such an iconic moment. It's again from one of those first vlogs from Blickies. That's why I'm saying this man is gold. But he's so funny. I can't get over it. At that point I haven't vlogged a lot. I think this was my second vlog or something. So at that point I genuinely didn't know what I wanted to vlog about or talk about and stuff. But even now, like, I'm trying to still do it now, but in the first vlogs, I wanted to show off South Africa. The idea of most of my vlogs as well is, like, it's not only to show off what we're doing with friends and stuff like that, but also be informative about South Africa, about the cool stuff, the experience of South Africa, the experience of being South African and all that. And in the first vlog, this was still when we were in the bushveld, I was trying to just kind of portray the awesomeness of a sunset in Africa. We had the bushveld, you had the pretty colors in the sky, the sunset, and you had the bushveld sounds, the serene, the peacefulness, all that. And then this happened.
There's a real African sunset for you. Yeah. The mother continent really knows how to paint her skies. They're always beautiful. And that kind of sets the scene for nighttime, as we actually do not know. Oh, he's taking a wee. We actually do not know if...
Yeah. You can't top that. You can't write that, people. That was such an awesome moment, though. And number one, it's just a general consensus I have, but memories. Now, I'm sure most of you know this, but I'm going to reiterate it in every video because I want to say it. As much as I do love sharing the videos I make, and I do really appreciate each and every view you guys give these videos, but at the end of the day, it's a reminder that, like, these videos are made for me and me alone. It's like I'm doing this for myself. It's my hobby, my passion project. So every video I make, I'm not really concerned about views. I'm literally just making it for my own things, for my own memories to look back on one day and stuff like that, which is awesome because, like, I have a whole treasure trove of 5 years of stuff on YouTube, which I can look back on. And the vlogs is no different, but the vlogs have really captured special moments. It's memories that are always going to live by. It's the first time, for example, Sid Crackers and John Henry, literally Nazi were together with me in real life. It's the only time that's ever happened in 2019. All the times I've gone out with my friends to places like Rage, or just to Menlyn, or just to their house when we were braaiing, when we were having this lovely December together. All the times, like, I've been on uni, all the times, like, that has just gone somewhere or just made a new memory. It's kind of a time capsule. The same way that people have albums and stuff of all their photographs of memories, I have my vlogs, and I'm going to treasure them each and every day for the rest of my life. It's generally that's what it means to me, and I hope you guys realize that, and I hope you guys know how appreciative I am of each and every one of you that's been in these vlogs, if you are listening and watching this. But anyway, yeah, I thought I would make this really special video to look back on some stuff, and it makes me happy doing that. It really does. So I hope you guys did enjoy this little trip down memory lane, as I mentioned, a little bit of nostalgia and stuff. Hopefully the next few vlogs that I'm having are going to still continue that trend of being fun, of being memorable, of including everything that I want to include in them. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and for the more that's going to come, you guys stay safe, and we'll chat soon.
The Burger Kings.
And sucking our meat.
Lovely.